Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abigail if you're new to my channel. If not, welcome back. I am so excited, guys. I finally reached a little bit over than 100 subscribers. 101 to be exact, and it's all thanks to you guys. Thank you so much for your love and support. And stay tuned till the end of this video because I'm going to be doing a little appreciation giveaway on my channel. So don't forget to stay all the way to the end. Don't skip through this video. Today I have a really fun video to do. I saw Juicy Jazz do this on her channel a long time ago, and I thought I would try to do one myself. This is a this versus then makeup video, so I'm going to be doing half of my face, how I used to do my makeup back then. We're talking about high school years, you know, when I first was starting to get into makeup, and then the other half of my face, I'm going to be doing it how I do it now. So we're gonna see my transition to see if it's really changed. So enough rambling, I'm gonna get started. So this half of my face, my right, your left, will be how I used to do my makeup, and then my left, your right, how I do it now. So let's get right into it. I always would prime my eyes with this corrector by Bitch Slap Cosmetics, so I'm gonna be doing that. I feel like I still do this when I want my colors to pop. And for this side, I'm going to be using this NYX Proof It waterproof eyeshadow primer. This one's more sheer. I'm going to be using my Naked Urban Decay. How many of you guys remember this eyeshadow palette? This was my first high-end eyeshadow. I'm going to be taking Buck. And on this side, I'm going to be taking my Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics right over here. Going back to the Urban Decay, I would take this Dark Horse color. It's like a shimmery, more darker color. And I would put this on the outer corner of the eye. Oh my god, this is so cool tone, and I don't normally ever do cool tone looks. And for this eye, I'm going to be taking this Toasty Brown, and I like to place this a little bit lower, still in my crease. I would always go in with this color. As you can see, it's a little bit dented already, and I would put this all over my eyelid. I would take this white one here and put it on my inner corner so it can be a little bit brighter. And then I would just blend everything. And that was it for this eye. We're gonna go back to this eye, which is how I do my makeup now. I'm gonna be taking a darker purple burgundy right here. Now I'm gonna be taking this one here, just on the outer corners. And then I still like to take a dark color on the outer corner. I'm going to be taking this one right over here. This time I use a more smaller, denser brush for this. And then I just blend. Okay, and I still like to take a glittery color on the eyelid. I'm going to be taking this green. We'll do some color today. I take a flat brush. The only difference now is I spray it with some Fix Plus. And I still like to put a little bit of a lighter sheer color in the inner corner. For that, I'm going to be taking this turquoise color. And I'm going to be taking this kind of white color right here. Okay, so we're gonna work on the inner corner in a bit. I'm gonna do my face now. This is gonna be tricky. I've never done half of a face of anything. I did not wear primers at all. The only thing I would put on was Kevyn Aucoin the Celestial, and I would spray my face with primer water. I'm gonna be taking this rose water. I would just put this all over with my fingers. I think I put on a little bit too much. On this side, I do use primer, and I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I'm gonna be using one finger because I have a little bit of glitter on the other one. Okay, so I used to use this foundation a lot, the Josie Maran. This is very light on my skin color, but I used to love, and I used to use a rounded brush. I'm going to be taking this Morphe one. Just stipple this all over my face. I always did my neck. That's one thing I haven't not done. I am currently using the Makeup Forever HD foundation stick. Y'all seen me put it on my face before. This one does match my face. And now I can't live without a beauty sponge. I still stipple it on my face though. And I don't have the concealer I used to use a lot. I used to use a MAC Pro Longwear concealer, but I used to use a lot lighter color because I was all about that highlighting. I'm going to be using this Tarte Shape one. This is the lightest one I have. I used to do a triangle. You guys remember that? And my nose. I'm going to try to put this just on half of it. Those were the points that I would put my concealer. Oh my god, I haven't done this in a while. Okay, and then once I felt I had the concealer on there, I would go with the same foundation brush and just blend it all out. I use a concealer closest to my skin tone. I'm using the Morphe concealer. I still take it underneath my eyes. I do this little bit. I still like to take it here, but now by my lip area because I feel like that gets a little bit dark, and a little bit on my nose, and a little bit, just one streak on my forehead. I blend this out with my beauty sponge, and I like to squeeze it to get really close to the inner corner of my eye. This was a lot faster to blend. I think they both look pretty good, actually. They don't look that bad. I'm a lot lighter here than here though. I would always set my under eyes. I still have this palette. I would take Emphasize and this Anastasia Banana powder, and I used to take a fluffy brush like this, and I still do this to this day. I would press on here to make sure with my finger that I didn't have any creases before setting with powder. I would just set where I put my concealer on. And then now for this side, I still do the same thing, but now I use loose powder. Today I'm going to be taking this Kat Von D Lock-It Translucent Powder, and I set it with the beauty sponge. I just set my under eye and around here by my nose. I would not put an all over powder on my face because I felt that it would get me very matte and drying. But nowadays I do, and I like to use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish and a beauty sponge for this. I feel it's very important to set your face before going in with bronzer or blush, because it will just, your product will just apply so much smoother because you are setting the liquid. It's creamy, so it makes sense. If you just try to blend a blush and the face is still wet, it's hard. I would contour my face. I think I would contour. I don't know what I would do, honestly. I would use a very sharp brush like this and use this MAC Contour sculpting powder and literally just make a line here like this and right here. I would try blending with this. I honestly don't know what I was thinking because this is really hard to blend, especially if I didn't set it with powder. Then I would grab translucent powder. Hear me out. Same brush that I used to set my my under eye. How many of you guys remember this? Baking. After I set my under eye already, I would bake. I had no idea what I was doing, why I was baking, but I would bake because I would see everybody bake. I don't sculpt my face. I like my face shape. I just bronze because I like a little bit of color using the MAC Give Me Sun, and I like to use a fluffy brush for this. Give my face some color. Then I would take my brush and just wipe it off. Then the same foundation brush, I would blend it. Then for blush, I would constantly use this blush by MAC Sunbask. Before I apply blush on this side, I like to go in with a little bit of highlighting powder. This is the Absolute Lancome powder. I put this on the apples of my cheeks and a little bit on my face. This just gives me that within glow, not that overly top. I'm gonna use the same blush actually. It's a very pretty blush. And this time I put it on my nose. And you guys know what I would do? It cringes me to this day to think that I used to do this. After setting my face with so much powders, I would get highlighting drops. Cover Effects, remember when these were so famous? I would drop a couple of these on my face and blend it with my finger. I thought this was like the most amazing. This is very pigmented. Blend it out. I'm currently in love with this Rodeo Drive by Ofra Cosmetics. I used to use is Prosecco Pop. I would take a brush, spray it, and then place it. I'm done with highlighter here. I would put mascara on. I didn't really know how to do a wing liner, guys, so that wasn't an option. And just leave it like that. I would not even do my lower lashes, which surprisingly, because I can't live without that. Okay, and then something I do a lot now that I can't live without is putting eyeshadow on my lower lash. I'm going to be taking these same colors, the Toast, this one, and the dark brown on the lower part of my eyes. With a more precise brush, I like to kind of go a little bit tighter. Just a crayon eyeliner. That's making my eyes cry. And I would put it on my top lashes. Yep, that's how I would do it. I would blend the eyeliner if it would get on my lower lash line a little bit down there. Something very important, guys, that I don't like missing is my lower lash line. I would take this e.l.f. eyebrow kit. It had the pomade and the powder. I wouldn't just outline it, I would fill it. And then I would take the powder and place that to set it. And I would clean with my finger. No concealer. I'll take the same Rodeo Drive highlighter. Place it on my brow bone. I use the Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade Chocolate. And then something I always do is set my eyebrow. I'm going to be putting my falsies. I remember I would always take two lipstick colors, which are these Lime Crime lipsticks. One is Cosmo Pop, which is like this orangey color, and the other one I would take was Babette, which is like a pinkish color. So I would always go in with Cosmo Pop all the time. And then on the center of my lip, I would go with Babette, which is the pinkish color. I like to go with lip liner. I'm going to be using World by MAC. I'm going to be taking a liquid lipstick by Kat Von D. This is Bow and Arrow. So we are basically done. I'm going to be setting my face. Today I'm going to use the Morphe and Jeffree Star. What do you guys think so far? This was really fun and interesting to do, just knowing, you know, what our changes are, our techniques and stuff like that. As promised, I will be doing a giveaway on this channel. It's going to be up for 7 days as to when I upload this video. I'm not sure when this video is going to be live, but 7 days from the time the video is uploaded. I am giving away a $25 gift card to Target, so you guys can get all your beauty essentials. All you guys have to do, the rules are simple, is subscribe to my channel, like this video, follow me on my social medias, Instagram, so I'll be leaving the link down below. Make sure you follow me and leave me a comment on this video. What side was your favorite? And that is it, guys. I will be announcing the winners 7 days from now. I will be announcing the winners on Instagram on my stories, so make sure you follow me and leave me down in your comments on YouTube what your Instagram is. That way I can send you a DM. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate it very much. And we made it to 100. Yay! I will see you guys very soon in the next one. Bye!